we rejoin our level 14 hunter, and we are back in Loch Modan, and yeah, we are now attempting the quest in the defense of the King's Land and the Trog threat. We'll see how we do. It's quite a contested area, this, to be fair. I only turned up here about 2 minutes ago and there's people everywhere. So it looks like I'm not alone. And there's plenty of spawns to be had. Can't even get down there to loot, they're spawning that quickly. Which isn't a bad thing as a hunter, I suppose. Sat up here. Yeah, we'll see if we can make some progress in this quest. On this quest chain, at least. Try and prioritise the trogs rather than the scouts, because I think the scouts are a bit more readily available. Yeah, going well. We did some quests in Westfall, and I jumped back over here to try and balance everything out a bit. Keep this guy healed up. At least it's not like the Gnomeregan quest. Outside of Gnomeregan, those gnomes, that was a nightmare. Spawn was so slow. Yeah, that spawn was so slow that it made doing the quest so difficult. Whereas this one, it looks to be the polar opposite, thankfully. Nice bit of tin here. We're still working towards our engineering, so we need plenty of tin, plenty of coarse stone. Let's try not to die though, eh? I think there's two places you can do this quest chain. One being where we are now, and the other being inside this area here, but it's quite busy in there. And if they spawned anything like this, it would be a little bit too dangerous, I think. Still leveling up our staff. So in the downtime, we leveled up our fishing to 75, with the idea being that we need to be able to fish up some medium leather at some point in order to continue our engineering to where we want it to get. Well, not necessarily to continue engineering, but to get the items within engineering that we want. That being a there's a gun. There's a gun we want that needs medium leather, and I think some goggles do as well. So, see if we can't get that sorted out. That'd be a good upgrade. The gun itself is very powerful, so we're still rocking a common gun from the vendor, so it'd be brilliant if we could upgrade that to a really powerful one. Right, what do we need? 2 more scouts, and then we need to hand all this in down south, so we'll make our way down anyway. Perfect. This will be us done. survey. Right, head down and hand it in. Interesting question, this one. It's it was never all that dangerous back in the day, because you'd be able to group up, but nowadays it's really dangerous. You just saw the respawns there. Now imagine you're inside a cave and that was happening. You'd be a little bit stressed out, that's for sure. But we need to work towards level 16. Level 16 is the next big upgrade for us, because it's a few things. It's when we will hope to transition over to engineering, because that's when the gun is available, if we can get hold of some leather.
Well done, adventurer! You demonstrated uncanny courage on the battlefield. Our war against the Trogs will be won with efforts such as yours. You have served King Magne well. If you fancy yourself well suited for this kind of adventuring, I suggest you speak with Mountaineer Gravelgore. The captain has him assigned to a rough patrol that I am sure he can use some help with. Check with Gravelgore just inside the tower. Mountaineer Cobbleflint had nothing but good things to say about your person. For that reason, I'm going to entrust upon you a mission of utmost importance. We need to keep pressure on the invading Trog forces until our dwarven brethren return from the Alliance front. Set forth into the southern hills and kill 10 Stone Splinter Skullthumpers and 10 Stone Splinter Seers. Your attacks will buy us some time. Report back when your mission is complete. I am quite impressed, adventurer. You have done the dwarven race a great favor by defending our lands. King Magni Bronzebeard himself would be proud.
So yeah, we level 16 is the big one. We want to try and get there so we can transition over to engineering, when we'll get some goggles, if we can get another Tigerseye. We will also get another gun. We'll get an upgrade to our gun if we can get some medium leather, I think. We'll also start transition over to a new pet. So we've got the boar at the minute, but we're going to swap over to a new one. We'll keep the new one a little bit of a secret for now, a little bit of a surprise, but the new pet at level 16 should be an improvement, if we get that far. Right, this place. Place of nightmares. We're going to take this very steady. There's a chest. Nice. Tigerseye on medium leather will be brilliant here. We get neither, that's fine. Just gotta try and be smart with our pet. We've got casters now as well, which is always good, and by the looks of it, somebody can gouge. This guy can gouge. Two down, 18 to go. These low levels, I think what's killed us is just getting overwhelmed both times. So we'll try our best not to do that. Oh cool, a medium length one. Yeah, I'll stick to the hunter one. We are a hunter after all. See if that second one... Yeah, he's aggroed. Oh, we got 3. Right, let's see if we can get as many as we can. Just the one. That's okay. Revive the pet. Go again. It'd be a bit brutal if the pet was on the old hardcore rules. Pet dies, you have to delete him. That would be horrendous. Heal him up. So yeah, we might be lucky. Might not have to go in there at all. I know the quest chain takes you in the caves eventually. I think there's like 3 mobs you've got to kill. 3 named mobs. But I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. See if there's anything in here for us. Nothing too exciting, eh? Oh, another chest. Chests everywhere. Not gonna complain about that. Still not what we need. Unfortunate. He's having the same idea. He doesn't want to go in that cave either. That level 16 hunter. Don't blame him. Sketchy place to go. You've got to go in there eventually. But I mean, if you can put it off for as long as possible, why wouldn't you? He's opted for the boar as well. So my understanding is the boar is a really good starting pet because of its charge. Just because when it charges, it generates so much aggro that it sort of gets into combat really fast, and then the threat it generates is so much. It's really good. But the its ability to hold threat gets worse and worse as time goes on, so you want to get like a new pet that does enough damage to hold threat. Whereas boars, their damage isn't high enough really. So when you get into a long fight, it'll be harder for a boar to control the situation. That's a good upgrade. 2 intellect, 2 stamina. Really good. Groovy. Nice little spot this actually, relatively uncontested. Another upgrade. Won't say no to that. Get rid of them. More stamina. Oh, really good. How does it look? Not great, but hey, more armor, more stamina. We'll worry about looks later on. So what do we need? Oh, this is the last one, this year. Perfect. Just don't run. Cool. Right, let's get out of here. That went a lot smoother than I envisioned. I was expecting... I entirely forgot these were out here. It's been a while. I thought they were all inside the mine. I've still got a little bit of PTSD from a mine after our a little adventure into one not too long ago. We've got so much cotton. We are fully ready for mining, apart from the... with that tin. Apart from the Tigerseye. As you can see here, that's our bank, so we're fully set. We just need one more Tigerseye. I mean, it's not a Tigerseye, but we'll take it. Somehow, if we drop something. We'll take all gems. Moss agents, I believe, are very much needed as well, so that's a good find.
You accomplished your mission well, person. The king himself would be proud. The reinforcements promised to us never showed, however. Apparently, the Alliance front is a sea of crimson from the blood of our fallen brethren. The news of the losses leaves a bitter taste in one's mouth. But we must not let their deaths go for naught. We must rally in these grim times and bring glory back to the Alliance. Speak with Mountaineer Wallbang for reassignment. You're needed now more than ever. The Mountaineers tell me you are quite brave and capable, adventurer. We need a person like you around here. The Trog problem isn't getting any better. The reserves have been called to the front and we're all alone out here. But now that we have a seasoned adventurer here, let's see what you can do. Go out and kill 10 Stone Splinter Shaman and 10 Stone Splinter Bone Snappers. Let's see if you live up to your reputation, Trog Slayer.
Okie dokie. That must be the one just before the named mobs. Still says it's level 15, but I'm a little bit wary of it. So I'm going to stick with my gut and go elsewhere. What do we get then for leveling up? So we're going for two things on this tier. We're going for improved revived pet and thick hide. So we'll get thick hide first for the pet armor. It's currently 33.6% damage reduction and it is now 35.8. So 2% extra, and we do that 3 times, so 6% extra, which is very much needed if we want to keep our pet alive. Tanking for us, carrying us through this hardcore adventure. Now, one other thing we need to be mindful of, anyone who's quested here before knows, but if you haven't, you won't. There is a very dangerous troll that goes around these parts. I'm just going to fish. Very dangerous. An elite horde patrol. So in the Barrens, you've got the elite alliance patrol to deal with. That's very lucky. I only started fishing here to level up fishing in these pools, but we've got a trunk, and that trunk might have medium leather in it. Yeah, so in the Barrens, there's an alliance patrol, and in Loch Modan, there's a horde patrol. Both equally as dangerous. We need to keep our eyes open for them. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 of them. I think it's like an orc with some tauren. Right, let's have a look. Fingers crossed. No. It did not have what we needed. But now I know to fish in every single pool we find, because it might have a trunk, which is exactly what we need. Ah, there they are. So it's 1 tauren and 2 orcs. You do not want to run into those. They will give you a bad day, that's for sure. Let's mark them. There we go. Hopefully then I managed to avoid those for the rest of this adventure at this side. Right, so let's head over and see if we can find this hunter. Over here. I think we need to go up and around. Oh, actually, I wonder if we can go behind. Never done it, but let's try it. Skirt around this excavation site without dying. Fast Rider Lodge. Cool. I didn't know that was a way to get here, so it's always useful. Okay. Get between these. Yeah, I believe there's a human up here that wants us to kill animals quickly. So we'll see what we can do.
Think you can match wits with Daryl the Bold, huh? I should think not. Of course, you're more than welcome to try. Here's a challenge that should prove to be above your abilities, so don't feel too bad if you can't face up to it. A flock of buzzards has nested here in Loch Modan. Why don't you try to take down some of the beasts? Tell you what, if you meet my challenge in 15 minutes, I'll give you my bow or gun. It seems you haven't much to lose anyways.
Cool. And we're off. Let's see if we can do it, eh? Get ourselves an upgrade.
that success. Take it from me, Adventurerama. You don't let it get to your head. I mean, any unshaven boy with a bow could have killed such small specimens. And I hope you don't enjoy killing the buzzards so much, yes? We wouldn't want them to become extinct. Well, never let it be said that Daryl the Bold would not hold to his word. Adventurer Wrath, is it? I can tell you're bursting with pride over completing the first test, HM. As I told you before, it's no large feat. You should try your hand at boar hunting. Trust me, this is no Coldridge Valley boar hunt, so you'd best have a care with them. I'll give you just 12 minutes this time. Don't feel bad if you fail. I'd give you the shirt off my back if you succeeded. Have I ever related to you the story of how I received my famous scar? No? It was 2 years ago.
Okay, let's see if we can get down there and kill these boars.
You seem a bit worse for wear. No doubt the boars gave you some trouble, HM? No worries. I will be discreet about your struggle. I can imagine how hard it must be for you without the accusations of wagging tongues. Oh, you managed to kill the boars. Well, that is to say I'm not surprised. Any child could have bet. What bet?
So what if we give one there? We're changing out our rugged tramper shirt, which is this thing. And instead we've got a fine cloth shirt. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Why not, eh? Right, this is the quest, so... Oh, I didn't realise. We won't be doing this yet. That's quite a big one. Old Sooty, the elite mob.
No.
We shan't be doing that. So what's this one? Crocodile hunter. Maybe it's that.
What can I do for ye?
No, I don't want to do those.
You've come for training in order to pass it on to your pets? Here at the Far Strider Lodge, we prize hunting skills above all else. Wish to gain my approval? You'll have to earn it. You look up to the challenge, lad. Many a hunter is attracted to Loch Modan to hunt our famous crocs. There are always merchants who seek out crocolisk skins for clothing items or armor, and there are also some who enjoy the taste of their meat. We do some trade in this, but not a huge amount, as the crocolisks are ferocious and have entrenched themselves on the islands in the loch. But don't let me dissuade you. It's quite an experience, wrestling with the jaws of the beasts. Why, this one time...
Watch your back.
Thought that was a quest for a new pouch, but I guess I was wrong. Cool, so we got another quest to carry on with. So this is heading us down to the water now. Right, so we've made it down to the water. And now we've got to see how we do on these little islands. So we've got to kill some crocodiles, and we've also got to kill some trogs, along with avoiding the big monsters in the lake and finding some items for the gnome. So yeah, we'll see. These can sometimes be a little bit difficult to see. Tab targeting is your friend here, that's for sure. Let the pet build up some aggro. These are our levels, so we shouldn't have too many problems. That's actually not bad. Intellect and stamina. I think I will, you know. Let's at least see what they look like. Yeah, we'll go with them. Why not? Not gonna use the pet on this guy. Just me kill him. Good. What do we think? Will the pet aggro everything? Or will we be able to pull one on its own? That's not too bad. Perfect. I was concerned about the seer more than anything. There's no worse feeling. Well, no, there are worse feelings, but one of the worst feelings has to be getting dazed. It just sucks. It's not like we can daze enemies, is it? Okay. So we need to check the chest, but we also need to get... There's a quest item. Tiger's Eye or medium leather. Ugh, silver bar. I mean, yeah. Just gonna start chucking things now. Get rid of these fish. Get rid of them. Instead. Okay. We've got bone snapper. See if we can loot this. Good. Cool, that's 2 items retrieved, 2 more to go.
Thanks a lot.
Nice guy. Perfect. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Right. Let's kill some of these guys while we're here, eh? See who's going anywhere else. Into that cave. Might be a little bit more difficult to kill them here. Oh, Shaman's heal. That's absolutely pants. Bone snapper. Cool. Oh, a chest. Spawned in front of our faces. That can only mean one thing. The chest gods have heard our prayers. They're going to provide us a Tigerseye and medium leather in one chest. Just at the right time. Should probably loot that mallet. Let's see what we got. Tigerseye, medium leather. No. No such luck. Tell you what, we're gonna go up and sell this stuff while the respawns happen. So I believe there's a vendor up on this dam. Is there any of those beasties? Hello, Loch Frenzy, what is that? See him on the way in. Alright, level 12, so it's not too bad. We should be okay. Just get out of the water. Just swim away. Might go that side then. I'm not sure if I can get over there. Right, we want to cross over here. Maybe avoid those horrible little fish. Here we go. Yeah, I can make some space because I am throwing away a lot of stuff. Dark Iron Insurgents, Dark Iron Sappers. Some Dark Iron Dwarves here. It's not good. The old Blackrock Mountain. Here he is. Mace crafter. The hunters can't use maces, but
You got my attention.
he can sometimes have a really good mace. For sale, right. We have 1 gold. That'll do, that'll do. 15 silver. Keep the silver bar, I don't know if I need it. Cool.
Off with you.
Good. We shouldn't have to scrap as much stuff now. There it is. Quickest draw in the Wild West. Beautiful. And we're done. Excellent. Right, let's go kill some crocodiles. Get away from these trogs. Yeah, that's a good lesson learned, that you can do it up here. Big, a lot less, like, dangerous. A lot less. With the alternative being in the south, in a cave. So, yeah, a lot safer. I'll bear that in mind. But when the Real Realms release, and we go for, try and one-shot it. Right, crocodiles. We need some skin and some meat. 6 skin still. Seems insane. And we're done. Excellent. Right, let's get out of here. Alright, will this level us up? It'll free up our bad space.
You've done the movement a great service, adventurer. The trogs and leper gnomes infesting Gnomerigan will soon feel the brunt of a gnomish air assault.
That is such a good upgrade. And they look so much better. 2 agility, 2 intellect. Absolute perfect stats for us. Okay, then we need to head over. Avoiding spiders and bears.
Great to meet you.
Well now, these are excellent specimens you collected, adventurer. Good money for high-quality materials, that's for sure.
Ding. Awesome. Right, now it's going to give us more armor for our pet. 35.7 up to 37.7. Another 2. Hey, level 16 as well, so
What can I do for ye?
perfect. Right, don't want that, don't want that. Oh, our first trap. Hey, this is good. Survival. So we get a trap. We get mongoose bites, counterattacks enemy after I dodge, and then raptor strike. Awesome.
Off with you.
You've come for training in order to pass it on to your pets?
18 is the next
See
one
you
with him.
soon.
Right, so level 16. What do we do then? We thank our pet for its assistance. And we go for another one. Right, we are after a... Oh, a tin vein. That'll do. That'll do just fine. We're after a big black bear. That's what we need right now. Level 16. Matriarch. And the first step on our road towards our new pet. Tigerseye, come on. Let's have it. Nope. Never lucky. So, level 16 matriarch is what we're after. We're going to say goodbye to our boar. And we are going to try our best not to die. Or we tame this thing. Who knows, might just die. While taming it, they hit very hard. Oh, I should have put on monkey. You live and learn. Now we should be okay. Beautiful. Hello, little bear. Welcome to the group. Reason being, we want that claw ability. Claw rank 3. That's what we want. As I mentioned before, in retail, you've got to find the pet with the ability that you need and train it. And then, for example, if we were keeping the boar, we would simply... let's feed him again. Oh, let's try something actually. Yeah, you can do it. If we were keeping the boar, we'd stable the boar, put him away, go get the bear, take whatever ability we want and train it to the boar. If the boar could learn claw, this boars can't, but that's a little hint towards what we're getting next. It can learn claw. What could it be? Cool. So let's try it. Pet is now growl rank 2, which is good. Very important. Hold up. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Right, that makes everything a little bit easier. Well, we finally got it. So now we need to make some space for it. Took a while, took a bit of grinding, but we got there. Oh, Tigerseye. Amazing. So that's both of them. Phew. I was mining all the way around and didn't get a single one. We got some other gems, but we didn't get a Tigerseye until then. Thank goodness. That's really good. So now we are all done. We've got our... We managed to get 6 medium leather. So that's brilliant. We've got our Tigerseye, which is perfect for the goggles. So now all we need to do is hand in our quest. And then get ourselves back to Ironforge. To take engineering as our second profession. Now that we've got everything we need. Leatherworking is... of no more use to us, so we'll get that done. So I'm going to make my way across and hand that quest back in. Right, so we're back here. We've handed our quest in, and now picking up this last one.
Adventurer, our scouts have identified the leader of this recent Trog incursion. It appears that these beasts in Loch Modan are following the lead of a chieftain named Gralmug. Gralmug is heavily guarded, however. 2 of his most elite guards, Nasher and Brawler, never leave his side. If you feel yourself worthy, adventurer, I want you to lead the assassination mission on Gralmug and his 2 thugs. With the Trog leadership dead, we just might stand a chance at pushing these beasts back into the ground.
So that quest is quite challenging. Yeah, it's not one... Not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. So we won't be doing it. That's not what we intend to do. We'll we'll go back to Westfall now, I believe. Quest there for a little bit. And, yeah, that'll be about it. Come back here whenever we're feeling maybe a little bit more confident. But, yeah, not for a while. Because we've got the elite quest and everything to do as well. Here. But first things first, we're going to hand in our quest. In this place, Thel Samar, to clear up our inventory a bit more. And then head back to Ironforge. Right, so we've just smelted all of our gear. All of our bars sorted now into copper bars, bronze bars. We've just unlearned skinning. So to do that, you just click on it and click on this little red circle. And now we're handing in this quest before we go learn engineering.
Curse that Iron Band! I sent him a load of blast powder weeks ago, but he's made no mention of it in this report. So, where did the blast powder go? If Iron Band still needs blast powder, then by Magni he'll have it. I sent the approval on ahead with a messenger to Jörn Hornhelm in Thelsamar. He'll prepare the powder and other supplies to take to Iron Band. And one more thing, I want you to personally see that the shipment of powder reaches its destination. The last one didn't, so keep your mind sharp and your eyes open.
Will do, El Capitan. Right, here we are. Engineering. Journeyman.
I heard the new Henway 6000 will be rolling off the assembly line soon. I can barely contain my excitement.
Excellent. Right, so now it's the long process of leveling it up. So, to do that, gonna get my stuff from the bank and process onwards with leveling this up. Might take a while though. We'll see. Alrighty then. So, after a lot of running around Ironforge, we are now in a position to upgrade. So what have we done? We've leveled ourselves all the way up to 106 engineering in one foul swoop. We got a load of bombs for interrupts, which is excellent. We'll bank these. More importantly though, we got ourselves crude scope, a deadly blunderbuss, and our flying tiger goggles. Amazing. So attach our scope to our gun. That is now a 9.3 damage. No, it's not. It's a 16 to 29 damage weapon compared to a 11 to 21. So it's a lot bigger. So let's have a look when we do it. Attack power. Damage 39 to 52. $45 to 61. Beautiful. How does she look? Professional. That's brilliant. And we also got our first headpiece. So we can get rid of these crazy eyes. Amazing. Almost looks like we know what we're doing now. Big upgrades. So we got a better gun. We got our head items. That's going to carry us for a long time until we're able to get a leather one with some agility. Plan is to see how we do with this gun. There is a gun I've got my eye on, but it's quite a way away, and it requires quite a few additional sort of rarer mats. So that might be an issue. If we get the mats, brilliant, then we might try and get the recipe to build it. If we don't, we won't bother. And then the goggles, these goggles can be used in a recipe to upgrade them. Again, when we get there, if we can, so I believe that's what we needed. We grinded out some extra medium leather with the intent of making them. However, we need one more moss agent, and we need to level up far enough to do it. And to do that, we need to be mining iron, really, to be able to get that far up. So we're way away from that, but brilliant improvement there on the damage and on the goggles. So the next thing to do to round off our overall upgrades is to get ourselves a new pet. So we will rejoin us whenever we are about to do that.